IVM.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Positively Unlimited podcast. We're slowly winding down towards the end of this A to Z series of finding your life purpose. 26 perspectives, mindsets, life hacks, tools, pro tips, life lessons, all directing you and guiding you to figure out your life purpose, to help you answer that big question that you sit with almost every day, making yourself feel restless. Well, today we're on the 22nd mindset, perspective, life hack, life lesson, call it what you may. And if you've missed the previous 21, then just go back to episode 151, because that's where this journey started. Well, today the letter that I have is V, and the word that I have chosen is vehicles. No, I'm not talking about cars, and I'm not talking about any four-wheel drives either. But here's a perspective for you that might change how you are looking at this entire life purpose concept. We think that our life purpose is our career, something that will make us rich and famous, something that will make us known. It's something that we want to be known for, right? But essentially, your life purpose is your one-line brief. And your career, your relationships, your friendships, your social life, your health, your dreams, your aspirations, all of these things are nothing but vehicles through which you will live your life purpose. Yes, you will live your life purpose through every relationship in your life, new and old, ones that you were born into and ones that you have chosen. You will live your life purpose through the work that you do, whether it is a career, whether it's just a job, or then whether it is something to do in your personal life. You will live your life purpose in the way that you treat your health, how you treat yourself. You also are a vehicle through which you live your life purpose. Your dreams and aspirations, those are also vehicles through which you will live your life purpose. Even if your dream is to own a sea-facing 5 BHK penthouse, or your life purpose is to run to the mountains, buy a piece of land, and grow your own vegetables. Whatever your aspirations may be, it is a vehicle through which you will live your life purpose. What does knowing this truth do for you then? Well, it tells you to broaden your perspective, to broaden your horizon. Stop looking at the word life purpose in a silo. Stop thinking about it as just something that you will be known for. It isn't something that you will be known for. It isn't a legacy that you will leave behind. Well, it is, but that's only a part of what your life purpose will do for you. It is not a singular word. It is a multi-dimensional concept. Finding your life purpose, understanding your life purpose can change your life for this reason. Because when you understand your one-line brief, you will approach every single thing that you do in a day in a completely different manner. Everything changes the moment you understand, oh, this is the point of my life. Oh, this is what I was born to do. Oh, this is what gives meaning to my life. If you tuned into the last episode, you would have realized that a lot of us have the luxury of seeking our life purpose, of spending time trying to understand it, because our basic needs are met. Because we're not running behind just making ends meet or running behind food, shelter, clothing, or even love and support for that matter. Somewhere, we are well taken care of, and hence we have the ability to now go beyond the basics and look at what we would want, what we would like. This is also the reason why we want to know and understand the meaning of our life, or rather, what gives meaning to our life. Your life purpose is a one-line brief. This one-line brief will hit you in any area of your life on any day. It could strike you through a relationship that you are in. It could strike you through an opportunity for adventure. It could strike you in a meeting, in a conference room where you are presenting in front of 5, 7, 10 people. It could hit you in your dreams. Yes, while you are asleep at night or while you are taking an afternoon nap. However, the universe decides to reveal your life purpose to you, whatever that moment, what you need to know is that the moment you understand it, the first thing that you need to do is put it down on paper, put all the areas of your life down and ask yourself, how can I translate this one-line brief in every area of my life? How can I live this life purpose through every waking moment of my day? If you've tuned into the 21 episodes of this particular A to Z series, the one that started at episode 151, you may have realized that the one thing that I've worked very hard at through this series is to bust the notion in your head that your life purpose is all about your career or it is all about how you can become rich and famous. Well, today's episode, this particular perspective, the word vehicles, remember it, write it down somewhere. And think about it when you're out there driving through the city. How are you going to live your life purpose? Through everything that you do in a day, in a week, through every relationship that you have, whether it's personal or professional, or then through every choice that you are going to make in this lifetime. As you let this thought register, as you let it settle into your mind, into your heart, I hope that you will widen that lens through which you have been seeking your life purpose. And I hope that you will tune into all the previous episodes of this podcast, not just the ones that start from 151, but go further back, because there are tools in many other episodes that can take you down this path, that can guide you and lead you straight to what will give meaning to your life. Remember, the key is to understand yourself better. The key is awareness. How can you listen to all those previous episodes? Well, it's pretty simple. Just go onto the IVM website or download their app. All of the previous episodes are available online. And if you would like to connect with us, our handle is IVM Podcasts on Instagram and Twitter. Also, if any of these episodes have raised certain questions in your mind, doubts, you want clarification, you want to share an experience you've had after listening to a particular episode, get in touch with me on Instagram. You can DM me on Positivity Angel, and I always reply. I also love reading your messages. Almost every day I hear from some of you who say that you've just started listening to my podcast or a particular episode that really helped you out. Every time I read a message like that, it only makes me want to come back to record more episodes for you guys. Also, here's a little heads up. The next series of A to Z, on your recommendations only, is going to be about work and how to manage friendships and relationships at work, how to succeed at work, what are the mindsets that may be stopping you, and what are those that you need to cultivate to really, really achieve your goals and live your ambition. Until the next episode, I hope
you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'd like to thank the sponsors on the network this week, Siet Tires and The Whole Truth Foods. We really appreciate your support. So, on Cyrus Says, Sagarika Ghost, journalist, columnist, author, discusses books she has written, her experiences from reporting about the Babri Masjid demolition back in the day, and the upcoming state election. Cyrus also had a great episode with Devdutt Patnaik last week. Do check that out. Chuck narrates an interesting story about a company that shared its virtual expertise with other companies and empowered the virtual world. No, we're not going to tell you what the brand is, but go check out The Origin of Things. And Chuck also came back on Simplified this week from episode 200 onwards. He's back. Go check that out if you haven't had a chance to do so far. The habit coach Ashton was joined by Sapna Gopalkrishnan, his co-trekker on Mount Kilimanjaro. They recollect the trek's memories, and Sapna talks about the challenges she faced. On All Things Policy, Rachit Chet talks to Sarthak Pradhan about Delhi's water crisis. This is due to the pollution of his major water source, the river Yamuna, and he discusses the case against the state of Haryana. We had Manish Dangi, Chief Investment Officer of the Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund, on Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. They discussed India's financial report card with reference to the past decade, the hits and misses, and what the future of investing is going to look like. And with that, we hope to see you again next week.
Whether you're an established sports person or a budding one, or simply a sports enthusiast, join us, Tanvi and Shlok.
We are two passionate pro badminton players talking policy, mindset, and everything sport.
So tune in to The Millennial Athlete every Monday.
Only on the IVM Podcast Network.
Trust us, it's gonna be lit.